We're live.
We're live again.
Let's see if the
Let's
Footloose
see.
happens. Talking about Footloose. Talking
About movie
About
Footloose.
Footloose.
Okay, everyone, this is Monday Cinema Club. We have a technical issue, so we just logged out and now we're back. And let's see, this Instagram is gonna fail us.
All right, let's see if what's popping. Good day, good day. We're back again, and we are doing friggin' Footloose. We're footloosing right now.
Footloosing. Okay, bring anyone, and like can be anyone. Just click it.
All right, let's bring in somebody.
Bring somebody.
All right, nothing's. I can't. It's not me. Nothing's happening. Here it goes. Let's just bring someone in. Let's see if anyone comes in. I'm back. What's up, Nicole? What's up, Hot You 278?
What's up, Nicole?
What's popping?
What's up? Denise, where have you been? You said,
Yo!
Oh!
We're back.
Thank God! She's the one who got on first.
Ayumi, how you doing?
Yeah.
What's going down?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing
Good.
well. We're doing really well.
Oh my
It's-
God,
it's
finally,
time.
we got somebody in the
I think
room.
I was messing up this whole thing. Talk to us
No.
about some Footloose. Talk to us about Footloose.
All right. So it was my first time watching the film yesterday
Okay.
because as a kid I saw just like maybe a minute or two, and then now I finally saw the film. I need to rewatch it again because I have too many scenes that I want to like go back into. But my favorite scene, I would say, is when he's teaching his friend the bar scene where everybody lets loose, and then the one actor, I can't think of his name, who goes in with Rusty, he's just stiff the whole time, just drinking beer after beer because he can't
Yeah.
actually, let loose.
Willard. Chris Penn. Yes.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah,
And learning how to dance was so classic.
that's my favorite. Sarah
Favorite
Jessica.
song? Oh, go.
Ooh, I don't know if I have a favorite song yet because I didn't like memorize any of them. But what's interesting is that Sarah Jessica Parker is actually a dancer.
Oh.
Oh, really?
She studied ballet. I remember that much. I don't know if she's still like active or not, but she did that. So then getting to see her dance a little bit it was nice and refreshing.
Right.
Because she did do some 80s movie where it's actually similar to Footloose, where dancing was not a thing, but she got onto the competition, which led to a TV show.
What movie was that?
Interesting.
I have to look up the film that she did for that, but she starred in that had to do with dancing. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And then I also like the scene where Ren is talking about a book and everybody's just quiet, like, no, that kind of book is not allowed in this town.
Five. And they're like, Yeah, they got to that's the thing about banning the dancing and banning all this stuff, which I get. There's like moral compasses, but then all of a sudden they're burning books. It gets you in a situation where you're burning books.
Like, what is that about?
It's called
so
like that.
crazy.
I was trying to think. I was like, but if you're such a small town, you don't want them to dance. Dancing is a sin. If it's a sin, then they're going to get sexual. It's going to get crazy. But burning these books, what is that supposed to do to help?
I know that's true.
Just
I like when the wife was
religious.
said, you forget, you think that they only get turned on by dancing with each other. What are you gonna do? Poke their eyes out? You're like, yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? That's just life.
Yeah.
I also loved how she was saying to her husband Shaw, like, I never stopped supporting you, as quiet as I've been in this role. But he thinks he's all alone and he has to be this almighty person. And it's like, right. You don't have to do this alone, but also it's not your job to make everyone
happy or good or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing is, like, you don't know. Yeah, the second you start becoming like, think about him. He's an influencer for that town, right? Now you're an influencer. Now you're trying to speak out for all these people. But, like, the second you start doing that, it gets real rocky because, like, you just do your damn thing. You like to preach. This is how you live your life. But you can't be, like, trying to, like, lock down other people. But, again, his son died, so it kind of put him in a situation where he was like, I need to hold this whole town down on strength. But the other thing we talk about Sarah Jessica Parker, which is crazy, is if you look at her things of the 80s, she always played like the best friend or like a nerd. Even like she did a dope show back then called Square Peg, where she was like all these nerds, girls. And then, I mean, she ends up becoming Sarah Jessica Parker, who's like this iconic, I guess it'd be late 90s, early 2000s or 2000s or something like that. Sex and the City becomes this iconic show, and she becomes this iconic figure. Caroline, and she's fashion. You know, it's fascinating to see her career go from like the best friend who's like not gonna get the boy, she's gonna get the, you know, to like
now
like,
she's
the girls, like the woman, like she's like the one.
She's the it woman.
She's the it woman. So shout out
The it
to
woman who got the cover of
SJP, Sarah Jessica Parker. So you're gonna watch the movie again?
I do need to watch it again just because, you know, once you break it down over and over again, like, all right, let me look into this certain scene deeper.
Right.
But I can't remember when it came to Ariel, when she hit her boy, how did that fight start again? Did she hit him first?
No. She was like, I want to tell you in person. She was like, I want to tell you.
Like she wanted like say, oh hey, I think this is not gonna work out or something like that. She would try to like tell in person to break up.
Then he got his ego hurt.
He got ego hurt. You know what? Before you see it, like I'm gonna tell you something.
He's like, you just gonna wrap those skinny legs around anybody, huh?
Yeah.
Then he went out and smacked her.
He smacked her and she beat up his car and then
left her. But that's the dope thing. Like this is the dope thing. Like, yeah, you shouldn't be hitting girls, but guess what? You hit the girl. This girl don't fuck up your car. She was just bashing the hell out of the car.
She's nice.
You were hot. You were excited about that.
She's nice. Don't you dare hit on me. If I hit on me, I swear to God, I will just hit back exactly what
she broke his front lights. Was denting up the car. That's thousands of dollars of damage. Front windshield.
So what? Look at her face.
No, I'm with it. I'm just saying, I'm with that.
Are you worried about the money? Like $1,000 of damages?
I'm just saying she got him back good. You should never hit a woman, but if the woman gets hit, just take his shit out. Pot.
I agree with that. But the one last thing I thought it was interesting, the tractor, the little tractor race. I was like,
I'm holding over here to the end of the line. Yes.
I'm like, is this how they pass things out? I guess.
What'd you say?
I thought, is that like how they were trying to hash things out? But then he comes to
Exactly, doesn't make sense, right?
Some
Like,
country stuff. They like to play chicken.
Tractor race?
They did like, the director did like a few of these like car race things. Like the first thing with the girl, like these like suspense moments. Like I don't even know what happens if two trailers run into each other. What happens? They just break, or I don't know what happens.
I'm assuming. I thought they were gonna go side by side and actually race each other.
No. They're playing chicken.
That's what I said too.
They're playing chicken to see who's gonna jump off first.
Well, his shoelace got cut, and he clearly wasn't the chicken in that one.
Yeah, he was trying to jump off, but he was like, that was a great scene. I remember that scene to a T, and it must have been at least 20 years since I've seen this movie, so it's so great.
Very country. Like, I mean, I don't know, that's entertainment.
You're from the country, aren't you?
I'm from the country and the city.
You did some country stuff like that?
I'm born in the city, but I raised in the country. So in the country, we
raise
a tractor.
Country-ass stuff like that?
We raise not like a chicken raise. Like, we raise
you had tractors out there?
Yes. We ride horse.
And sheep?
Sheep, ride sheep. I ride a sheep.
You country.
What about your ass?
I'm from the city.
I
like when you wore a tie to school. I like when you wore a tie. I remember he said, I thought only pansies wore ties. He goes, oh yeah, I thought only assholes used the word pansy.
That was a good scene. I was like, is this going to be a fight scene? Is this going to be the first person he's against? I'm like, nope, never mind. They're good friends.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Kevin Bacon got that look. I guess there's a David Bowie. He does have that look. His hair was like so straight, and he was like kind of like not really pretty, but kind of good looking, but kind of like not too tough. And he does gymnastics.
Yeah.
And he dances. Then he can dance his ass off. Country dance, jazz dance.
It's really interesting. It's kind of weird because I thought there'd be a little bit. Well, he's from Chicago. I was going to say New York. He's from Chicago. I kind of thought a little bit more of that would be brought into the film.
Yeah, some house music or something. So Chicago deep house. Could they have done that? But he was cool. He just walks around like he's cool.
Wait, I didn't understand why he wants to come. Why he ended up in a small town from the
Something happened. His dad or something. I don't remember the 100%.
The dad walks out, and then I'm guessing because they walk out, I'm sure they couldn't afford to live where they were living. So then the mom reached out to her sister, then her sister.
And
so
then
now
her
they're living.
sister's husband tried to tell him.
His sister husband was down for the no music, all that shit. But he also got a brick thrown through his window at night. He was like, "See what you're doing."
I thought he was going to bring that up to council.
You're doing some big things. If someone throws a brick through your window at night, that was like the threat of all threats. Throw a brick.
I thought he would have said that in the council meeting at least. Like, whoever threw this, those are like my little cousins or whatever. That's not my room.
Like, you guys are a bunch of punk asses. Y'all threw in a little girl to where if that brick would land on her face in the middle of the night, that would be traumatic.
That's crazy. Like, would you do that?
No.
Of course you will say
I'd
no.
TP a house, though. I would TP someone's house. Toilet paper. I ain't throwing no brick through no one's window. I ain't throwing no brick through no one's window.
No. I don't need to be caught on camera ruining someone's property for no reason.
Hell no. Now you got those doorbells that record people doing stuff.
Exactly. That's not.
Don't forget the doorbell. Everybody who hears something is going to peek outside and record it.
Yeah, these days and age, someone's about to shoot you. Gonna shoot your ass.
People will be like, grab like a.
These kids were on some stuff because the other thing about it is these kids are smoking and drinking beer like nothing.
That's
smoking,
the one thing
drinking beer. They're in high school.
High school kids, how can
smacking
they
each
drink?
other around. They'll fight. Let's fight. Let's fight guys. I'll fight girls. I drink beer. I'll smoke cigarettes. I'm 15. Ride motorcycles, no helmet. We don't give a shit.
But then why couldn't they just change that law about alcohol? Because right before Ren gets to the factory, he's drinking beer.
Thank you.
This dude's 16. He's drinking beer and don't give a shit.
Thank you.
It's crazy, but that's cool.
Exactly. What about alcohol? What
let's
about
not go. We can't
drugs?
go into all of that. We can't go into all of
what
that.
About the
it's
those
dancing.
elements
It's all about dancing.
that cause so much.
The other thing that I want to put out there is like no one can dance, but by the time they got their first dance in like 4 or 5 years or whatever the hell it was, all of a sudden all these motherfuckers are breakdancing.
Oh,
that one kid, kid that did like that. I was like, where were you practicing this? They must have been doing that.
Himself. They had like videotapes or something because all of a sudden everyone could breakdance.
No one could dance. Well, maybe they did what he did. They went to the factory. That was their place. So
yeah, there's a bar. There was like that was the club.
That was fun though. Everyone just like riding a motorcycle and go to small.
No helmet, nothing.
No helmets.
Yeah,
but I thought they would have brought like how they said like, oh, there are cops. They watched like these people went out, but coming home they got caught. So I kind of thought they would have done that cliche moment with them too.
Yeah, I wish that he would have just put on some like rap music and seen what was popping then. Throw on the NWA, be like, what was happening? They'd all get thrown directly into jail. All right, Ayumi, thank you so much for bringing some other people in here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Watch it again.
I will.
All right, bye. All right, let's bring Denise. We're about to bring
Denise, are you in the room or not?
Denise, it's time to go one time with D's knees. D's knees, 420. 4 to the 2 to the 0. In the house.
In the house.
What's
in the
poppin'?
Heights.
Brand new. In the Heights.
What up?
What up?
How was your week? Good week?
Guys, I've missed you. Hello,
Yeah.
Monday Cinema Club.
Monday Cinema Club action.
Um,
So, talk to us about Footloose.
this movie has been in my life almost as much as Grease has. And I love this movie so
Yeah,
much.
like why though? Did you watch? It's kind
Why?
of
Why?
I don't know if it's a great movie, but it's great for me.
Tell me why.
She's like, what are we watching? I'm like,
Tell me.
it's fucking awesome.
It was always on in the background.
Like, tell me why. Why though?
It was just always on in the background. Just TBS was always.
Yeah, that's why we know all these moments. I know everything. I mean, like when the cop like he's like, listen, boy,
Hate
I
that.
know everything.
Hate that.
The
Don't touch me.
shoelace getting caught in. I mean, everything. I remember all these moments in this movie.
Yeah, I can quote it pretty much backwards and forwards.
It's like, how come I know all these lines?
Yeah, it was sickening. But I did want to share that. So I ended up watching it on a FaceTime call with my best friend who hadn't seen it before.
Oh, damn.
It was really awesome. But yeah, he hadn't seen it before, and so he was getting into it a little bit. But that tractor scene, the whole like first bit reminds me so much of Rebel Without a Cause.
Oh, totally.
Especially
we got to do that movie.
You guys haven't done it yet?
No, we haven't done the movie yet. We got to do that. I mean, everything steals from something before, but that's totally.
Wait, which one was it?
Rebel Without Us, James Dean, Natalie Wood.
Like the first teen movie.
Teenage movie.
Oh
yeah.
my!
It was pretty much that.
How come we never done that?
We gotta do it.
It's a good one. Anyways, but they have a chase scene like that, or not a chase scene, a race scene.
But the tractor?
Not with the tractor. It's with actual cars, but the bad guy gets also stuck in the handlebar. They're playing chicken, and they got stuck in the handlebar, and it was kind of like, dang, Rebel Without a Cause moment over here.
Yeah,
but they don't got the song. I'm holding on for a hero to the end of the
This
line.
soundtrack was fire.
Dude, this soundtrack's crazy.
So
It hurts
good.
so good. There's so many songs on it. Like,
Look at
damn,
her
this is
face.
crazy.
Yes.
That's not a great picture of her.
That was
got that
the
dancer
worst
ass off.
Dance
picture.
your ass off.
She's good in the movie. Imagine they want Madonna to play the character, and she's so great because she looks like a Midwest woman girl. She looks like a Midwest girl,
Yeah.
but she's great scenes. But as like a father, you would think that's exactly what you don't want your daughter to go through as a teenager, because that chick was doing all kinds of. She better get herself killed.
Like
Some
she
crazy
has a death wish, dude. She
Death
has a
wish.
death wish.
Death wish, and then she's getting beat up by dudes.
That's not okay.
But she can handle her own. She took that pipe and she
And then she got interested and ran real quick after that whole chicken race thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, at the beginning she was like, "You're a piece of shit."
Hey,
Who are
new
you?
guy in
New
town,
guy?
new dude in town. See, what he had done is what you do is, the hottest chick around, you ignore that chick.
Exactly.
That's what Ren did. That's the classic move out there, fellas.
He's
The hottest
weaseling
chick
there.
in town, I ain't trying to talk to that girl. I don't need to talk to that girl. I don't even see what she is. I ain't about that chick. That chick come to you. Wrap them skinny legs around anybody.
The other scene that I really, really loved was the one where he just is sick of it all and he just goes for a drive and he goes into that warehouse.
Yes.
And he's just like drinking a beer and smoking a cig. I've like always wanted to do that. And then he just like goes into dance mode, I just need to dance,
I think we've all done something like that. I don't know if I got that extent. Like, that's what happens in our minds.
Just let's go dance.
I'm
And
in the hallway,
so-
boom, pop, do.
Alice is in
He's
disgust.
got the gymnastic skills going on. He got that big ass rope, just swinging Tarzan style.
I've always wanted to do that scene. Like recreating that scene would just be sweaty time.
I mean, he's doing all the flash dance moves, like
Never, ever,
light
ever,
stuff.
ever, ever, ever.
Ah!
Yeah,
He
it
runs
was a
down
great.
the hallway. He's like, Pam. I think we've all done it, but I don't know if we've got warehouses.
Warehouses. Where have you done it? Like where have
Here,
you done it?
over here, I've done it here for sure.
Oh my god, I know that TikTok. Oh my god. That TikTok, yes.
I'm into it. You gotta sweat that. Then the girl comes out of nowhere, like, "Hey, what you doing?"
Sometimes you just gotta
That's what you
dance,
wish.
man.
Girls coming out like.
The new kid in town. There's nothing like the power of being the new kid in town. Show up with a tie on. Fuck it.
And of course, in like a yellow bug with
Got the
like
yellow
rock
bug.
music blasting.
But if you look at it, like Kevin Bacon, like the original white boy swag. He got that swag. Like he just walks around pop. Like he has this thing. Like he be
He
walking
owns
around.
the room, man.
We call it body confidence. The dude that walking around by just his walk, he's like, I'm the motherfucking shit. Like he's always walking around like that.
Yep.
And he is kind of.
Well, he's comfortable with it.
He's
like,
cool.
He's just like cool. Like he just tried to be a cool chick, like not chick, cool guy. Like
He had
was cool.
major David Bowie vibes going on.
Yeah, they
for
did.
sure.
He had that David Bowie vibe thing.
Does he though?
Yeah.
Like, that's 80s
Donnie,
jazz
Donnie,
right there.
Let's Dance, David Bowie. China Girl, David Bowie.
I
Yes.
feel like Donnie has
When
a
you
crush
say
on that.
come, I'll come with you. That David Bowie was jumping back in those days. Thing is, I didn't appreciate David Bowie back then. Now I listen to those '80s David Bowie songs, and now I'm like, those songs were so brilliant, but they played them so much in the '80s. I was like, I don't want to listen to Let's Dance Again or friggin' Put on your red shoes and dance to like. Well, come on, but then you listen to it now, you're like, this dude was killing the damn game.
It is crazy, like seeing like why they have to dance in this now. Like the mom asked that question. Why does it has to be?
It's crazy,
in
but
this town?
it's real
Like,
talk. People
in
Right.
this town, like it's restricted and it's abandoned to dance. Why do you have to dance in this town? Why?
It was against the law. They got the kids got killed on the
Yeah,
bridge.
but can they just go to different towns?
Well, yeah, they
I think they're like a
they went
small
to that cowboy
town.
town. They went to that cowboy town. These guys are fighting everybody.
Cowboy town, the fighting with the cowboy hat.
I love that these teenage boys can go anywhere, do anything, drink, smoke, fight. Like what? Like they're seniors in high school.
I feel like in the Midwest, though, well, I guess it was Colorado that they were in, but I don't know. There's nothing else to do, man. What else are you going to do? They can't dance, so what else are you going to do other than drink and
That
smoke?
guy says like I can't dance. Huh? You can't dance? Like, yes, I
Well,
can't
how about it's
dance.
illegal to dance? Like straight up, like nah, you can't dance here, huh? No dancing here.
What'd you say? You
Can't
can't dance here?
Crazy.
That's aside. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But is the remake the same movie?
So, are you okay?
Someone's trying to call him.
Oh, okay.
Was the remake of Footloose the same movie?
I don't know because I'm like you. I don't really watch.
I ain't doing the
I'm
follow.
not gonna
musical?
spend my
What about
time
the
watching
musical?
a half-assed movie. Come
Footloose
on.
musical.
I know, and the musical too. I know that's why I'm like a little bit scared with Spielberg doing West Side Story. Like, do we need to see West Side Story redone?
No, we don't want to. We don't
No.
want to.
Maybe with like an actual Spanish cast. Maybe.
But like it's done. It's brilliant for what it was in that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see Footloose without Kevin Bacon. I don't.
Wait, Alice, have you seen it before? Have you seen that Footloose one?
No, this is my first time seeing it. I mean, it's all right.
Yeah. But I get you watching for the first time and you feel like, what are these people tripping over Footloose? I think it's one of those things it only has 6 stars like in IMDb.
Yeah.
And it's because it's not a great movie, but there's great moments in the movie.
Can I join? Somebody said, can I join?
Yeah, they did the musical, bring you in. I'm sorry, we're still talking. But yeah, but you will bring them in. They did the musical, bring someone who did the musical.
Yes.
But,
and then, well, I this is my first time watching it. It's all right, like overall wise, but
Sure.
I like it because like I can see like the restriction, the environment you're living on. You can't do this, you can't do that. This is against the law. This is against the religion. So I absolutely identify in that part and then related to because I grew up with
what
that
about the dancing? You're a dancer.
I'm a dancer, but you can't. I mean, it's not against the law or religion, but there's a lot of things against the religions. Like you cannot date, you cannot.
Can you dance?
Huh?
Can you dance?
Yes, we can dance.
That's what counts. That's what counts. Can you dance?
I do agree, though. I think a lot of the moments and a lot of the acting really was just super solid. Like you guys said, John Lithgow and Diane Wiest were.
That's what holds it together because it could be easily cheesy.
It is, and it is for sure.
And it is, but you got these like really, really great actors holding it down, like with a straight face, like they can't dance here.
Yeah, man. And I see that Paulo is talking about the preacher's character and how much like depth he had, and absolutely, dude. Like why were you hating? Why were you hating so bad? And then you realize that he had a son die, and yeah, it was.
Once you found out the son died, you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you. That would really put me in a.
But why they burning the
and
books?
then the daughters going.
Why they burning the books?
No, he saw the books. He said, "No, we went too far." Once he saw the books,
Yeah,
like,
man.
Now we're talking like that's like
crazy.
the death of any civilization when we start burning the damn books. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We don't need to go to that extreme.
we don't need to go there. You guys are burning books.
Right.
And nowadays, all the books are online. They can't burn them no more. I guess you start deleting book files or something.
There's I mean, I don't want to talk about it, but there's some parts of the country they're deleting the books.
Yeah, some parts of the world. Some parts of the world.
Some parts of the world.
I couldn't even imagine.
Damn. So
And
Denise,
not being able to dance either. Oh my god.
I know. Can we go?
Can you dance, Denise?
Denise looks like she can boogie.
She.
Pop, 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 pop. So Denise, just to let you know before you go, we're gonna continue our movie month, and we're gonna do one of my movies. We're gonna do Take the Lead. Take the Lead
Wait,
next
you
week.
didn't talk to me about that.
I really did. You always forget that we talk about stuff.
Alice, I love how you find out things when we find out things.
Exactly.
It's-
You never talk to me, just like in the streaming. Oh, we're gonna do this film. Like that's it.
I told Alice you guys should get a
You don't
calendar.
really listen to me. I think that's part of the problem. We talk about the whole thing. You ain't really listening to me.
Because there's nothing important you talk every time, so might as well just.
So Take the Lead next week.
But
I can
guess
see
what?
where the
We're
problem
gonna be
lies.
in.
Although we're also gonna be in Paris. We're gonna be in Paris.
We're gonna be in
next week.
Paris, Denise.
So we're gonna be doing
Wow.
Take the Lead from Paris. We'll be at the same time. We'll just be midnight there. So we'll be like doing a late night Monday night
Monday Cinema Club.
Cinema Club. But it'll be the same time for y'all.
This is gonna be so exciting.
So watch Take the Lead, and we can talk all about Take the Lead next week.
I love you guys so much. I missed you guys.
It's you
Miss you
too.
too, Denise.
Have a good
Missed you
week.
Monday Cinema Club. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Denise.
Always love talking to Denise. Always love talking to Denise. And then we're gonna bring in Toast Malone because Toast Malone said they did the musical.
Oh, really?
Toast Malone, where you at? Where you at, Toast Malone?
Hi, Doctor!
What's poppin'?
Oh my god, I just want to say first, I'm your big fan.
Oh, thank you so much. Where you calling from?
I am calling in from Ventura.
Yep, and shout out to Ventura. Shout out
Yeah.
to Toast Malone. So you did the musical talking about Footloose.
So Footloose to me is probably one of the biggest staples in my life because we did some crazy stuff. Oh god. But like if anybody like from my school is watching, like shout out.
What you guys did while you were doing the show at school, you guys did crazy stuff?
We did a lot of crazy stuff. Like we tried to like see if like the teacher wouldn't notice if we could like tweak the script a bit to like follow more slowly based on the movie. Because when I was reading the script, I noticed like so much stuff was like cut out. Like we had to like baby proof it all, and we're just like, but this wasn't in the actual Footloose movie though. Like
I know. If you look at the Footloose movie, even though it's kind of cheesy to a certain degree, it's kind of raw. Like the
it is.
The fact of the matter is, teenagers do everything they're doing in the movie. They all smoke. They smoke, drinking beer. They're going out. They're having sex. They're fighting. Like that's what they do. But they don't really show it. They're doing this in the movie. They beat each other up.
Like, come on. Like, can we be like that one musical that doesn't baby proof it and actually shows what goes on in the actual movie? Because prior to us doing the musical, we had to watch the movie because I wanted to watch the movie because I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna like at least play a part of the character, I want to get to know my character on screen.
Of course.
Yeah, because like because believe it or not, when we did the musical, there was like
what characters did you play?
I got Rusty.
You played Rusty. Awesome.
Nice.
That's great. Great character.
I was in my prime back then.
Okay.
But when I saw people like try to go for parts, it's just kind of like, oh, I've never seen Footloose before. I'm like, then what are you doing?
Yeah, no,
like,
I think it's a must-see film for sure.
Yeah, like watching the movie for the first time, there was so many like jaw-dropping moments. Like, I had to like rewatch some stuff because I'm like, did that really just happen? Like the whole
Which
like,
part? Give me one moment.
it was probably definitely the preacher's son.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like watching that, I'm like, yo. And then the burning of the books, and then
crazy.
I cannot imagine myself not being able to dance.
I know,
Like,
that's
just-
wild.
Exactly.
It's kind of
Like-
sounds like a ridiculous
Wild.
kind of like setup, but it's very believable in the movie. It's like you get the stakes, especially when you hear the kid die.
Yeah.
Like, you get it, like
Because I'm like, kids are dying, sons are dying,
yeah.
books are being burnt. Like, what do we need? Like, watching it, like, what do they need to do to prove like this is too much? Like,
Right. I mean, at the end of the day, like think about now. I mean, we're so far down the line.
Yeah.
We're so down. You stop dancing.
like no, I
Stop
can't
some
go
other
without
stuff.
dancing.
Stop some of this stuff. You can't talk
Yeah,
anymore.
like can we stop Instagram?
Yes. People just
Like, oh
my
you
God,
can't tweet
dude.
You
anymore.
can't Instagram.
You can't post anything
We got the
on
new
Instagram.
Footloose.
God, no,
You
I
gotta
just-
stop Instagram in small town. Like, you can't
As soon
Instagram.
as you said like let's stop Instagram, I just imagined so many people just like, well, what am I gonna do? Like,
I know, we'll do the new musical, but like they stop Instagram
Yeah.
and they're dancing with the Instagram.
yeah, like
And they
like the
stop
TikTok trends
You
and all
can't
that
dance
stuff.
on TikTok. They got big signals for you guys. They banned TikTok, and so no dancing, but then they bring TikTok back and they can dance and stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's
Like,
wild, but that's a wild. Thank you so much for calling in. I
Thank
love
you.
that
Of
you did
course.
the play.
I know.
of course. Yeah, it was crazy. That was like my sophomore year of high school. That was like 4 3 years ago.
Oh,
Like-
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for calling in. Thank you for
Of
watching.
course,
Shout out to
thank you
Toast
so
Malone,
much.
y'all.
I love
Toast
so
Malone.
much love.
Love.
Sending you positive vibes. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Damn, Toast Malone in the house. So we have one. We're going over a little bit, but because we had technical difficulties, but we're gonna do,
One
one
more
more.
VIP.
and it's gonna be, who is it?
It is Frank.
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 It's Frank. Frank. So if you guys can always go to VIP and get and guarantee a spot to talk if you
Yeah.
hit up this one right here,
Who's this one?
Alice. Hold on a second, Alice. Frank's not here.
Wait, where is he at?
Frank Gallagher is
Frank,
not here.
are you in there? Are you in the room?
Frank, I can't find you in here. Frank, if you're in that Frank Gallagher,
So
if you're
we
in the
gotta-
room, hit
Yeah,
us up
hit
right
us
now.
up because we're running up the time.
Where's Frank at? Yo, Frank. The
oh,
next
there's
movie.
this. I'm here.
The next movie we're doing is Take the Lead that I'm in. So Take the Lead. Sorry, Antonio
never watched
Banderas. You've seen it.
I never seen
Frank's
him.
coming in. Frank's coming. I just hit Frank up.
Frank, we just hit you up.
Frank,
There
what's
we go.
up? How you
What's up?
doing? Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Thank you for having me, and hi, Alice.
Hi, what's up?
Let's talk
The
Footloose.
ceiling.
All right,
Cool.
let's talk Footloose.
What was your favorite scene?
Yeah.
My favorite scene?
Yeah.
My favorite scene is who's that character? Kevin tried to teach Will.
Oh yeah,
Well,
Ren, Kevin
Ren.
Bacon trying
Which
to
is-
Willard,
Willard,
Chris
yeah.
Penn had dance.
To teach him how to dance. That's my favorite scene. And another scene is, should I just say one or two? Can I say
No,
two?
you can say what you want to say.
You say what you want to say. Another one is try to ask her. Talk to his who's that? Lori's father. Tried to talk to him and then ask her prom. That's sweet. I love that scene.
Yeah. What about you, Dante?
What about
I
you?
love the scene where he's teaching about dance for sure. And I said earlier, I also like when he was talking when he talked to the city council about bringing the dance in and hit him back with the Bible verses. I was like, pretty epic little moment.
Strong, right?
I love that moment.
I like
What
that
about you?
rebel,
What about you?
The Rebel Without a Cause scene, the James Dean.
Yeah.
Oh,
What about
I
you?
need a hero.
Oh yes. What about you? What's the favorite scenes you got?
The tractor scene, and then the girl Ariel. She's like kind of scary. The one where she puts one leg in the car window
Yeah,
and
that
the other
was-
one in the truck.
That was intense to open up the movie on. You're like, damn, this girl's.
She is crazy.
And it was great the way they shot it. You're like, there's no way that girl's dead. The way they shot, it, I got that perspective. Like in real life, that girl's dead.
Dead.
At that age, kids are stupid. So
I know, I
I
think
remember
we've
back
all-
when I was young. So
Yeah, I think we all tempted death at that time
Oh my
a
god.
few times, don't you think? There's some moments I feel like, damn, I could have got killed for sure.
I cannot relate. Yeah, she's been through a lot though because of like her family or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's when you get the story and it tells you that. It's really great.
Because she's been burning out. She's been just like holding on that. You can't do this, you can't do that. And her father is what is that word called? Purge.
Check out GG Film. GG Film has a good question we can all answer. What's something you would change about the film?
Oh.
That's a good question. Thank you, GG Film. What do you think, Frank? What are you thinking?
What do you think, Frank?
Make the angry dance scene longer.
Kevin
Bacon is like, doesn't Kevin Bacon remind you of like Mark Hamill?
Kinda. He's like Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if Luke Skywalker was in a musical. It's kind of like angry, but doesn't know what to do and how to take it out.
Yeah.
As much as I like Footloose, I don't see it being set in 2021. It's a very 80s story.
It's a definitely 80s story, and it's so classic that it's 80s for sure. It almost has to be a period piece for it to pop off.
There's one thing I will change about, as a producer perspective, I will put more colored people. And
people of color. It was a different time period.
I mean, it's the 80s. I'm pretty sure a different part of the country. That's true. People of color that living in that town too.
When you're doing it now, it definitely has to be more diverse.
And besides that, I mean, I want to change it a little bit of not the story wise, like how they cinema photography, like how they shot the film. That when he's dancing in that what is that, the parking structure area?
Yeah, like a warehouse or something.
Warehouse somewhere, like Tarzan move, whatever. Mm-hmm. I want to shoot that part is a little different, more like you can see and more comfortable and more color. So instead of just like all dark, like I mean it makes sense the story because the story is dance, music, it's all colorful, happy things. It's bandit in this city. So you try to show and movie visually. So maybe it's so. I mean, what do you want to change?
I got so mad when the cop like pulled over Kevin Bacon and took his music. That scene was just kind of sad. And then that's a
good scene.
That's a great strong scene though. It's like you can tell like this is legit. You cannot listen to rock and roll music and you can't dance and you can just it's legit. What do you change?
I don't know. It's such a perfect movie in my mind for what it is. Like that.
No Michael Jackson.
I don't know what to change. It's like I wouldn't change it. I just let it be what it is. It's a dope film. Like,
Dante will be like, one thing I want to change is cast me.
I love Kevin Bacon in the movie. I love Kevin Bacon in the movie. It's such good.
In the end of the movie, the priest and his wife got to dance, so that was nice.
Yeah, that was nice. There was a scene. Did you notice?
You recognize the priest?
John Lithgow was he's 6'4", 5", and Diane Weiss is 5'5", but then they go in the close-ups, they're the same height. You see that?
How did that happen?
They put on Apple Box and it goes, Puzzle's man, she just grew 5 inches. That dude's a tall guy.
You guys recognize the priest from Cliffhanger?
Yes, I think Cliffhanger. I think Harry and the Hendersons. Remember Harry and the Hendersons? Mm-hmm. And also, what's that movie? He did another series that was a big series with Joseph Levitt-Gordon. The what? Which one?
Daddy's Home.
Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff.
Oh, really? What was that again?
Yeah, he was in the movie called Daddy's Home too.
Oh, Daddy's Home. Yeah, the comedy one.
Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
30 Rock.
Comedy?
He's funny. He's super funny. He always sounds like he's so smart, right? And he's tall.
A wise man.
He's a wise man. He has the voice of a wise man, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
What kind of voice do I have?
Of an Uyghur woman. You have a voice of an Uyghur woman.
Oh, Dante, last week I just watched one of your movies. It's pretty good.
Oh, cool. Which movie?
One?
Faking the Funk.
Oh, classic. Faking the Funk. We should do that one. That's a hard one to find for people to find, but
no, we're not gonna do that.
It's on YouTube.
Is it on YouTube? Oh, maybe watch it.
Wait, what's up? Stop. Denise, hold on one second. Did she just said Auntie Alice over there?
Auntie Alice in the house.
Denise.
Frank, man, thank you for calling in. We always love talking.
All right.
Cheers.
Yeah, have a nice day.
Thank you.
You guys should watch Star Wars.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, and then next week we're gonna do take the lead.
But we gotta do some more Star Wars movies for sure. Thanks, Frank.
Oh, didn't we just did this, Frank? Star Wars.
No, Frank left the room. Okay, so we gotta go. We went over a little bit because of all the technical difficulties. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry we can get everybody in. Shout out to everybody. Mary 05, Savannah. Here.
Shout out
What's
to
going
Savannah.
on? Oh, I'm sorry, Frank. We came back. Just I don't know what happened. Good to see you.
What's going on?
I don't know, Frank.
All right, I'm gonna head out again.
Yeah, people pop in and out. People in and out.
Oh,
but thank
God.
you, Frank. Thank you, Denise. Gabby, Dalton, what's up? Goodbye. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you, Be My Sisters.
Gigi, Phil, thanks for the question. And you guys, so take the lead next week. We'll see you from Paris.
Paris. We're gonna be next week in Paris.
So we'll see you next week. Have a good week. Take the lead. Can't wait to talk for y'all see the movie if you haven't seen it, and then I can always tell you some behind the scenes stuff.
Okay, next week after the Paris, after the Take the Lead, I'm gonna pick the movie.
Okay, Alice, do whatever you want to do.
But you're not gonna surprise me like the streaming. Just tell people like we're gonna watch.
Say bye, Alice.
Bye, guys.
Bye, you guys.